is the guy that taught me how to cut meat. This is probably my favorite photo. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but those two guys, that's in 1960 something at a butcher shop. This was their dairy farm and meat processing place.
Where was that?
That was in Southington, Connecticut. It was Southington Meat Packing was the name of the place. And Dave has been cutting since he was about 8 years old. And he's 60 something now. He taught me how to cut.
He's cutting at 8 years old.
8 years old.
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So this morning has been quite an interesting morning. Had a lot of things going on. Ended up having the chopper get dropped off this morning. It was late by the time we got done hanging out, talking about life. I said, drop it off in the morning. So Brian brought it over this morning, dropped that. I am in my pickup and I am loaded down with 2 pigs. So I got the trailer behind me. And we are off to see one of my college housemates down in Pennsylvania. He's actually a butcher. He's doing my 2 pigs up for me. He's done, this will be the third time I've had him do pigs for me. Absolutely fantastic. We'll see what we get into. Maybe he'll give us a tour around a little bit. He's really he's done well for himself. He's motivated. He likes what he does. And I do love bacon, so. That is what we're into today. We did get a ½ inch of rain overnight, which we really didn't need. I'm glad we got Brian's fields chopped. Otherwise, they would be really greasy if we were going after it today. Well, we got about an hour and 45 minutes to go, and yeah, hopefully an easy Sunday. Now that I said that, I cursed myself, so. Appreciate you guys watching along though. Keeping the daily content coming for you guys, and I'm enjoying it, and we still got more to chop. So Monday we're gonna finish up chopping ours, and then I'm gonna get into some more custom work. So a lot to do, not much time, but all part of farming, especially harvest time. So yeah, there's traffic everywhere, there's accidents everywhere. It is a beautiful day, so hopefully some of the fields are drying out a little bit after the rain last night, and we can get back to partying tomorrow. Probably gonna end up doing a little bit of chopper head maintenance. We're gonna put some new bolts in that Kemper head and put the chains back on, since I did break 1, 2. I don't know if there's any that are holding it on still, but yeah, do that, and then hopefully we're good for another 100 acres. Let's just get out and check that we got everything. Check that no hubs are hot. Ooh, ice cold. License plate still there. Yeah, we put metal piece so it will stay on there. But when you're bouncing around, especially through like Worcester, yeah, it's no good. Ooh, ice cold. Yeah, that was ice cold. You both in here? Yep, having a good ride. Alrighty, keep her moving. Made it. Old housemate. Called him Cousin Nick at the time.
Yeah, we're still kind of cousins.
Yeah. Where are we?
We're at Sycamore Farm Meats in Higginham, Connecticut.
And you're the butcher.
Yep, I'm the butcher. Yeah.
You took butchering in college.
Yep, took a few classes there, and then couldn't get a job in my degree, so said screw it.
You went with that.
Yep.
And you've had beef cows and everything growing up, right?
Yeah, grew up 5th generation farm right here on this property.
You put a new barn on.
Yeah.
Right? That wasn't here last time I saw
No, it wasn't there. That was, we got a grant, you know, paid for half of it, and then Franklin Builders out of PA.
They actually built that?
Yeah.
They've been building it quite a bit for us.
Oh man, they're freaking awesome. Great guys, great guys.
So how many beef cows you got then?
Right now we're down to about a dozen. We had about 30, but COVID hit and everybody wanted half a cow, quarter cow.
Yep.
So
and
we
you
started slaughtering.
You butcher quite a bit of like deer and everything else, right?
Yeah, we got a separate cooler outside for deer, and skin them up outside, then bring them in without the hide on and everything. Yeah. Deer season already.
It's
got a few in.
It's always there. So we'll have to check out the place.
Yeah, definitely. Got a call right now from a guy.
It never ends, right? Well, we'll get the pigs unloaded, loaded into the other trailer, and then they'll get butchered up. So, farm, we raise 2 pigs, and it's just what it is. Eventually, you slaughter an animal and you eat it. So we raise them over the summer. We don't keep them over the winter. We'll get 2 in the next year. So my sister and her husband take one, and I take one. And Nick's top notch. Not a big sausage guy. Whatever he does, however he makes it, absolutely love it. Plus bacon. Who doesn't like bacon? So these are layers.
These are all layers. These are all going to go down to the hen house, yeah.
And they're kept in here because there's heat lamps, and it's all pretty much controlled, right?
Yeah, climate controlled basically. Keeps them dry too. It has trays that you pull out. These slide out, keeps some nice shit or crap all off of them. But see what I mean? Like this one's gonna have to be cleaned this week.
Yep.
Nice, easy to feed. These
just put it
right
in the
up.
side.
Yep, and then the waters are on the other side. But these have been fantastic.
I guess I've never seen one of these.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, mom gets chickens, they're like in the bathroom.
Yeah.
They're in a bucket and they got the heat lamp.
Yeah.
Inco's all about it.
Yeah, you like them, buddy?
You ever ate a chicken? Just once? There's that one time.
Yeah, no, it's making things more efficient and cleaner, you know, for sure.
Which eggs are hot commodity.
Yeah, we sell out every single day. We sell out and we can't keep them. Now the light's going to change, so now the chickens lay less.
Yep.
So that's going to mess things up, and then you get angry customers. Came out nice.
So how big is this then?
This we went 60 by 60. I already want to go 60 by 120.
Can you add on to this?
Yeah, that's what's nice about
You
it.
can go out the back, or
You can go straight out the back, so it's probably is what's going to happen. So when we designed it, I just wanted easy feed.
Yep.
You know, put the feed tile down, got the hay right across the way, so come winter time you just pull the bale out, roll it right out. Easy sorting.
Yep.
So all these gates open so that it creates a full alleyway going right down to the door on the end, so that when we're
You can load out or do whatever you want.
out. And then when we got to handle them, we got a little sorting chute down the end, so that, you know, send them right through.
Get them in a headlock.
Get the headlock on, yeah. I'm still got a lot of work to do, but I'm gonna put all millings out there.
Yep.
Prevent a lot of you know, mud and whatnot. Because that's the thing, you got to always think about, like you said, Mother Nature.
Yeah, she never plays nice.
You get the snowfall coming off of the top of that roof, it's all going to pile up right out there. Then I'm going to have to clear out all the snow. It's going to be a lot of water. So the guy who was doing all the work here, he said, Nick, put millings right there. You know, now you can go out, you can plow it, you can...
Yeah, you have a way of
scrape
actually
stuff out.
clearing it without actually paving it.
Exactly, yeah. So that's what we
Got a
decided.
cheap source of millings then?
Yes, we do. They're ripping up the road right down the way, so
They gotta have somewhere to get them.
that's it. That's exactly it.
Oh shit.
But no, these guys do a good job.
Yeah, Franklin. Which Franklin built Richardson's barn. They build a lot of barns, so.
Yeah, highly recommended. That's
Crazy.
it. Want to see the shop for a couple seconds?
Absolutely.
Even though it's nothing's getting cut and it's all things are all apart. But
So you said you got deer in though.
yeah, we got so far I think 3 or 4.
How many deer you do a year?
Varies, a few hundred. You know, depends on how good the year is.
Yeah.
We'll do
And who shoots what and everything
yeah,
else.
exactly. I mean, I think one year we did almost 400, something like that.
It's a lot of deer in a short period though. Because you know everybody brings them at the same time.
Oh yeah. And then that coincides with, you got people that have their cows that are ready for slaughter, their pigs.
That they don't want to keep through the winter, so they're
Exactly.
timing it like that.
So it all, you know, feast or famine.
Yep.
This is basically the shop. So we bring them in. We got the hoist for the rail system.
Yep.
And then we'll come straight in, chill all the carcasses and whatnot, and then bring it out.
You can switch it.
Yeah, the nice switch, and it took us a few years to finally figure out the flow, but it used to be a U shape, now we got the L. You know, we cut, we grind, things get trayed up. Right down here, it gets bagged, goes into the vacuum sealer, then it gets weighed and labeled, then right into the freezer.
So damn.
Yeah, figuring out that flow was key. But now that we got it, the only hiccup I have is when we have to get stuff out of the freezer to
get back.
We're kind of bumping into each other here, so that's going to be the next.
Were you always vacuum sealing your own stuff?
Yeah, always vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everything gets stamped.
We actually have, that used to be the old school way. Now we have the scale that I can program exactly what it is. It gives the weight,
And prints it out.
Yeah, prints it out. All the custom stuff says not for sale, you know.
Yep.
Gotta adhere to the regulations.
So what's your favorite thing to butcher?
Beef.
Beef?
Yeah. We did actually no, I did an elk. I did an elk.
You did an elk?
That was pretty cool, yeah. We've done elk, we've done, wild boar.
Wild boar that somebody shot locally?
No, Texas, down south. They put it in a cooler, bring it up. Oh yeah. The elk was from Montana.
Yeah, I figured that's not from around here.
He quartered it, put it in the back of his truck, drove it straight here, straight through.
And got it butchered up.
Got it butchered up, and then we get bear a lot out of Maine.
Yeah.
Other than that,
You ever done a moose?
Moose, we did a hind quarter off of a moose, not the whole thing. A lot of those guys do it right up there.
Yeah, I would fit. That's a big animal.
Oh, it's huge. It's like a steer.
That's a big animal.
Tail front there, as you can see, with all the people.
It's packed. Big party.
Yeah, it's a bullshitting Sunday. That's the last of the porchetta steak. Not too spicy. That one's on the house. Give it a try. No, come on. Yeah, that one's on the house. Hold on. Yeah, come on. I need some more.
Hell of a salesman.
Cheese, garlic, parsley. So it's basically chicken parmesan ground up in patty form.
In a patty?
So then a lot of people like to bake it, put some sauce on it, and now there you go. You got
and you get the whole thing.
Yeah. Look at you close. You're close. Helps us out. He makes them, and then I'll make a chicken parm sandwich and eat it at work.
Yep.
You know?
That's wild, though.
More change?
Jalapeno, breakfast sausage, sweet sausage, bacon, ground beef.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you.
So how long have you been butchering, I guess?
I've been cutting meat for 10 years. The shop's been open for about 6.
6 of it?
Yep.
Then I gotta ask, what's your favorite meat?
Ribeye.
Ribeye?
Oh yeah. You gotta have the ribeye, man. Beautiful. Yeah, I just sent that to you.
Perfect.
This guy here, this is the guy that taught me how to cut meat. This is probably my favorite photo. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but those two guys, that's in 1960 something at a butcher shop. This was their dairy farm and meat processing place.
Where was that?
That was in Southington, Connecticut. It was Southington Meat Packing was the name of the place. And Dave has been cutting since he was about 8 years old. And he's 60 something now. He taught me how to cut.
He's cutting at 8 years old.
8 years old. Yeah, he's pretty
Is he
incredible. Still cuts with me. Yeah. He comes every day. We cut Monday through Saturday together. And he still cuts meat. The guy's unreal.
That's crazy.
Yep, he retired from cutting meat and then came here to cut meat.
Cut more meat. Once it's in your blood, it's in your blood, right?
It's crazy. Yeah, speaking of, I think I might have to get a tattoo like somebody got.
Might have to get one.
A knife and a cleaver or something.
Yep. Crazy. Doing good for yourself.
Thanks, brother.
Doing good for yourself. Well, I guess we'll get out of his hair.
Hey, all your buddies in, what do you call
I know, the kangaroo.
Yeah, the kangaroo.
When I came in,
over
the
there.
Australian guys.
Yep.
That'd be something to cut up.
I'd love to cut up one. Oh, man. I want to cut up a gator. I want to try cutting up like an ostrich.
You ever had gator?
I've eaten it.
I've ate it once.
I just had it in like the gator balls.
Yeah, it was the bites and you deep fry them.
It was good.
Yeah.
Real good.
They say it's like how you cook it, the biggest thing on that. But I don't
Kangaroo one day.
I appreciate
seeing
it.
you, buddy.
I'll see you in a few weeks and
Yeah.
we'll have more bacon.
Sounds good, brother. Take care.
Have a good one, Nick.
Duffy Ag, take it easy.
We're headed home. Nick, by far, one of the nicest, most down-to-earth people I know. Give the shirt off your back, awesome. So, really enjoy stopping seeing him, and he does a hell of a good job with butchering and having an awesome quality product at the end of it. So, and I know there's gonna be some people that get sensitive about butchering animals, but it is a part of life. And like I said, I do love bacon, so. Excited to get that back. He's gonna do those up. We're gonna have all sorts of stuff. We'll do cooking with Duffy next, I think. That's probably what it's gonna be. Last year we didn't do a pig. We didn't raise pigs because of COVID and the amount of people at the park, and we were unknown, so the farm didn't raise any pigs. So I had a little bit left of, that's quite a hill there. A little bit left of pork that I had to ration out. Buying store-bought bacon, not even close, not even comparable. Alrighty, we're gonna get down the road, get home, got some work to do, hopefully easy night, we'll see. Figured I'd swing in at Home Depot here in Auburn. We're coming through. Got more bolts. We're gonna put new bolts in that head. There's a lot of talk, a lot of comments that, hey, you need to use grade 8 bolts, this and that. First off, I cannot find these in grade 8. They're Allen wrench, 10 by 1.5. I'm sure I could order some online and they'd be here in 3 weeks or something like that. But these are the bolts that are in there. We took them out. They're the exact bolts that are in the other ones. The whole head has a lot of these actually in it, or bigger sizes. And what I've understood from, if you put a grade 8 in there and it has a vibration, it's gonna shear off, not stretch and then break. So the result would be it has more issues. That's what I'm understanding. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that's what I was looking into. But it needs to be an Allen wrench head. And then somebody said, oh, you can't use that Loctite because it heats up the gearbox. Gearbox doesn't actually heat up. What they're doing right now, because we put the Loctite in it, they're just breaking off. I'm sure they stretch a little and they break off. So new bolts in, and then I'm gonna chain it and we're gonna call it good till I get it figured out. Bent shaft, bad bearing, whatever it is, I need to get finished with corn harvest. I got no time to sit around and wait. So I'll put another, I spent $11.99 on, these were $1.54 a piece. So I can throw those in. It's more of, it just takes, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour to pull that apart, put it back together, get the broken ones out. Hopefully they won't break at all, but it will hold it tight and the chains will help it be there. So that's where we're at. We're gonna keep moving. I figured I was going right by, and online it said they had 8 of them, which means they more than likely have some of them. So they had 6, I think. I think I got 2 more. So I got a whole set, but hopefully I put it together and I chain it and we're good to go. I did pass somebody on the highway, white Ford with a welder on the back, and I don't know if he's an Instagram follower or he watches YouTube or what, but he came back up next to me waving and everything and said, it's you. So whoever you are, drop your name in the comment. I appreciate it. Y'all are wild. It's crazy. So being at Nick's place, somebody who was there is a big fan, and I forget the name. He watches it. I'll have to remember and put it in the comments. But such a small world. So I appreciate all of you guys. Really do. Home, unhooked the trailer, did some chores. Was gonna dive into this, but at the rate I'm going, figure I'll let it go. We'll do it tomorrow morning. Since I do need 2 people to get that bolt on. This is pretty heavy. That is really heavy. 2 people is a must on that. So I guess we'll leave it till the morning. Hopefully early start. Crank that out, get the broken bolts out, put the new ones in, chain it back, and keep going. I know it's not the perfect way to do it, but it's getting me through before I can tear down the whole head, and we're gonna run through everything. I hope we'll get through. But appreciate you guys watching. Real big shout out to Nick. I'm excited to get the meat back. Yeah, real excited. Big bacon fan, if I haven't said that enough. So check them out on Facebook. I'll put a link down here if you're local or whatnot. Awesome butcher shop. Awesome people. So excited for that. We're going to dive back into some corn chopping tomorrow. So appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, being part of it, dropping comments, joining along every day that we've been throwing videos up. So you guys have a good one.